Why? Because you were sitting here with me.
I'm sorry, I'm late. I just heard. Is it true he's dead?
It's true, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
And the killer's on the loose. He's dead.
And I feel like we're about to cook his goose. He's dead, Mr. Peabody, and nobody loved him as much as me. We built an empire together 20 years ago, and then he took it all away from me. But it's fine, that was ages ago, you see. I've built another empire just for me, and I keep it to myself, and I don't resent him. But how dearly I will miss him. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Well, it couldn't possibly have been me. You know me, Beatrice MVP. Mr. Peabody, my uncle dearest, although his personality was honestly the queerest. Look, I've been out here all night, so don't look me in the eyes and give me a fright. You know that I am innocent, there's no question about that. And you need to get a new hat.
I bought this from Goldman Sachs Top Hat Apothecary.
Everyone knows what this is, 1928.
How dare you, this top hat? Why, this top hat was the talk of the town when I bought it 20 years ago. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. And the kid is on loose.
Well, it wasn't me. Don't look at me.
You came in here awfully late, didn't you?
Well, I was simply in the other room.
Oh, the other room, was it?
But I wasn't alone in the other room.
Oh, do tell us who was in there
Well, I
with you.
was having
The
a-
ghosts in the
No, I was
mansion?
having a conversation with the bankers about the current state of banking.
Oh, well, that checks out. How is the current state of banking, by the way? I'm looking to get in on that.
It's not good.
Well, I guess I'll wait another 5 years.
Well, since it wasn't me, and it wasn't you, and it wasn't you. What? Why? What muddy feet you have? Well, I just came from outside. What dirty teeth you have. And eyes. Oh, your hair definitely is askew. Okay, you know what? I don't appreciate all the mystery issues. I don't like that you won't get me with suspicion. I don't think I'm going to do it. He didn't die because of me. Ask the piano guy.
What do you say, piano guy?
It wasn't me. Why would it be me?
That checks out.
Play, and I do what you tell me to.
I mean, he has been playing the piano all night. Look, his fingers are bleeding.
Poor guy. Don't you dare stop, though. We paid for the whole evening, and the whole evening we shall get. Ah, yes, we were accusing her of the
Ah,
murder.
yes. I have an idea. Let's call a detective.
Call a
One
detective.
doesn't live too far. Let's call a detective.
Yes,
And
great
he'll be
idea.
fresh because they somehow always are.
Yes, we'll call a detective for this great whodunit, and if he is no good, we'll tell
sorry.
Did you get up to any good haunting?
Well, a bit. So one of the actors closed the window in the bathroom, and in addition to his reflection, he saw behind the back.
Classic!
You?
Yes. After all of the lights had gone out, and little Timmy, staying in the tallest tower of the Peabody mansion, went to go get some hot milk, I just I went across the hall in front of him. But very sad, I was crying.
Of course. In your white dress, I don't doubt.
The one that I only save for my favorite haunts.
You know, people think ghosts only ever wear white or black, but we actually have many colors. We just strategically choose them.
I love the Peabody mansion.
Oh, it's beautiful. Did you die here?
Of course I died here. I died in my favorite room.
Oh, which one's that?
The conservatoire.
How did you die?
Well, it's a great story, actually. September 1st, 1822.
Oh, an old one.
I grew up here in the Peabody mansion since I was born, until I am here a ghost sitting, sad and forlorn, and so forlorn. One day I woke up and the sun was shining through my window, the same window that I haunt now as the scary black widow. That day I died was fantastic. Fantastic. You could say it was the best last day of my life. The day that I died was wonderful. And now my life as a ghost is so lovely and full since I died. Okay, get this.
Tell me.
The day before. Oh no! Blood.
Tuberculosis.
Classic. So I went to my favorite armchair where I reclined every day. And I reclined, and I sat back, and I began my needlepoint.
You needle pointed yourself to death?
I did. I accidentally stabbed myself a few too many times with a needle, bled out, I'm anemic! The day I died was incredible! And now as a ghost, my life is so full. The day that I died was the best day of my life. Better than when I was born or became a wife.
That makes sense.
Did you die here?
No, I didn't die here. I died next door. But I always loved this mansion. And when I died, I thought, well, what for? Why haunt the place you died when there are better places?
Nice house.
There's a bigger house next door with maybe new ghostly faces. The day I died was incredible. And now as a ghost, our lives are so full. The day that we died was incredible. As
crying child there who needs a scaring.
Off we go then.
Well, I'm quite sure it's going to go any minute now. I'm quite sure. Don't you worry at all. Just sit with me. Now, I know that it's been a few minutes, but this new invention that Mr. Peabody, my beautiful husband, invented, the elevator, takes me from one floor to the other without me ever having to walk on stairs.
What is that? Some kind of magic?
Well, I'm a woman in 1920s, so I haven't been given the opportunity to educate myself on it, nor have I been told I should ask questions. So I assume it is magic, quite frankly.
No, I would never ask a question.
No, oh no, we mustn't ask questions. No, not like the good little wives we are. Yes, so it'll be going any moment now. I think the next thing I'll ask him to invent is an alarm button on the elevator.
Oh my goodness, in case of distress.
Yes, exactly, which we are not, because we are definitely going to get out of here very soon. Shall we, it's quite unbecoming of a lady like us, but shall we maybe cry for help a little bit?
Oh, Mrs. Peabody, you're bad.
I know, I'm so naughty. I had
You
a
are
very
my
dirty martini downstairs.
Favorite mother-in-law.
Oh,
Okay.
and you are my...
Mrs. Peabody, did I say something?
I was definitely not going to talk about the fact that you are like a daughter I never had.
Oh, Mrs. Peabody.
It's unbecoming of a lady to show her emotions, so please let us marvel at this metal box here that we are sitting inside of. Look, it's stainless steel. My husband says it's all the rage in the future.
Oh, Mrs.
Yes.
Peabody. Well, maybe we shall cry for help. Ready? Help!
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 Help us, please.
Please,
We're
we're in
stuck.
distress. Please help us.
Well, I guess that's about it.
Should we sit back down?
Yes, let's sit back down and perhaps we shall partake in a little dirty martini. I had him install one in the elevator.
Oh,
Yes,
Peabody,
excellent.
you are bad.
I said, if you're going to put a hole in the middle of my house, you're at least going to put alcohol in it. Thank you very much. Do you know, being in this metal box, it sort of makes me feel things.
Feel things.
Feel things that I wasn't anticipating feeling, and now that I've had another dirty martini, I might just be dirty and naughty and talk about those feelings.
Oh, Mrs. Peabody. you
Yes,
are
I'm feeling
bad.
feelings. As a lady of wealth and substance, it is unbecoming to talk about the feelings I have as they're inside of me bubbling. But being in this box, it makes me feel small, and it makes me feel like I have no power at all. I feel a little bit oppressed. I feel a little bit oppressed, I guess. If it's not the elevator, is it the patriarchy? If it's not the elevator, am I being a little too snarky? If it's not the elevator, maybe it's patriarchy. And don't mind me saying so, I know I'm a little bit sparky. Oh.
Mrs. Peabody, but that goes against everything I've ever learned.
Me too.
In order to have a good life, I must only be a good wife. I can't have anything of my own.
Says who?
I need to make my husband happy. That's the only thing they want of me. If I am going to have a successful life.
If it's not the elevator, is it the patriarchy? If it's not the elevator, little bit sparky.
Do you tell Mr. Peabody these things? These musings that you have?
I could never tell him, not that it would matter. He doesn't listen anyway when I speak.
Oh, Mrs. Peabody, you are bad.
I'm not bad. I am good. And I have great ideas and things that I would like to do in this world if someone would just give me a little bit of self-control and autonomy. If I had my husband's money, if I weren't stuck in this elevator, this goddamn stainless steel box which feels so metaphorical. Well, maybe I would do great things as well. Maybe people would talk about Mrs. Peabody for a change. Oh yes, perhaps they would say things like, Mrs. Peabody builds an orphanage for girls who have been left behind by their stupid fathers. Or Mrs. Peabody educates women so they can go out there and do something. Yeah. Or Mrs. Peabody opened a zoo and it's excellent and everyone loves it and all the children love Mrs. Peabody. That's a personal project. Imagine it. All the things that we could do if we weren't stuck in this goddamn elevator, which conveniently we've been stuck in since 11:58. Well, if it's not the elevator, I fear it's the patriarchy. And I know that what I am saying to you might feel a little bit snarky. But if it's not the elevator, then maybe it's the patriarchy. And I know that dancing is unbecoming, but I'm feeling just a little bit sparky.
Mrs. Peabody, you are out of your mind. I will not be speaking to you anymore.
Well, I won't be speaking to you anymore.
Not if I don't speak to you first.
Well, I won't speak to you first.
Well, I'm not speaking to you.
Good, because I don't want to speak to you anyway.
But that's my job to not speak to you.
Well, then I guess we both win.
But I'm still not speaking to you.
Who needs conversation anyway? Martini?
Yes.
You broke first.
I'm just going to step outside for a moment. I think I'd like to be alone for a second. Wonder what it feels like to die. Do you know what's happening? Or do you just fall asleep? I wonder if it's true that your life flashes before your eyes. And I wonder if his did, if he saw me. I'm the daughter he never wanted. I'm the child he never knew. I'm the bastard of a woman, a maid that he knocked up in 1902. I had so many hopes for tonight. I almost had it. But now my hopes are lying on the ground with their throats slit. ghosts or the man?
The man
Yes, that is the
hiding-
man.
He looks like he's very sneaky.
Very sneaky. I've just had an interesting thought. When do you think Mr. Peabody is going to join us? He is, after all, dead now.
I rule the time of death round about midnight 02. And I also declare, as the finest detective in all of New Hampshire, New Jersey, and the tri-state area, we are not alone in this house.
Aren't you supposed to be French?
You see, I told you we're not alone in this house. There are spirits. Now, I can feel at least one or two spirits in this room. One is particularly mouthy. So, any spirits that are here in this room, yes, play with my hair. Detective Benoit does not mind a bit. Yes, you see, they are flipping up my collars. They know that they cannot frighten me because I have seen beyond death. I am Detective Benoit Blanc.
This man is kind of an ass.
He's very annoying. You know what? He does appear to be French Cajun, though. A lot of people don't know that they exist.
Point Benoit Blanc. Loud ghost in the audience. Check. Thank you. You can applause. I put her in a place. That's right. Now, I do know that there are ghosts, and I will be calling them ghosts forth as witnesses in this murder, in this crime. Because people don't know this, but ghosts see everything. And if you are so in tune with the world, you can talk to them. Just like I would talk to them now as I politely place my pad back in my pants and reset my collar and my fine hair. So, come forth, ghost. Let's have a chat, please, if you don't mind. Come on forth, tall, scary man with the top hat. I see you there. And you screamy woman, banshee woman. Yeah, you scared the pants off a little boy earlier, but I saw you coming a mile away. Ah, there you are. Much better to see you both in person. Hello. I'm Detective Benoit Blanc. And for some reason, I have a weird Georgian accent that nobody can ever explain. How do you do? Hello, Mr. Top Man.
Hello, Mr. Blanc.
Now, I hope by now you both understand that Benoit Blanc does not play games. No, Benoit Blanc solves murders and solves them quickly and effectively and efficiently. And I will thank you both kindly for helping me in this regard. Won't you? I'm pretty sure that you know who I am. I am the man that they call the Clam because he does not chat to anyone unless they have the smoking gun or clues to who might have pulled the trigger. And if you don't know all your facts and figures, I'm the best detective that you ever did see, so don't you make that face at me. I'm here to solve a crime. Benoit Blanc, you are now on my time. Let's solve a murder together. Please tell me what you know. Go on and tell me whatever you'd like to share about what was exactly going on at 12 o'clock midnight this evening.
At 12 o'clock midnight, I was reclining. All of the guests had finished dining when I saw out of the corner of my eye a sneaking, snacking little spy. You see, I saw a man with quick fingers and darting, silly little eyes.
Okay.
He had on a fake mustache
Fake mustache.
and a super secret
takes us to positively, absolutely nowhere, as far as I can tell. Might be
Mustache
for-
disguise.
Mustache
Dirty
disguise. Everyone knows that it's that goddamn J.P. Morgan who just loves running around with his mustache disguise. He's a dead lead. I already spoke to him anyway. Now, you top hat man, you look like somebody who might know some information.
Top Hat Man knows much.
Well, top hat man, time to talk before I start busting heads.
You can't bust our heads, we're good.
Oh, I can bust a lot of things.
Ow.
Yeah, did you like that? Shall I bust your head?
No, I'll talk.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Go on.
Around about 12:02.
Yeah.
I was outside.
Mm-hmm.
Doing all my usual haunting rounds and screaming till people cry.
Mostly children, very nice.
Mostly children, yes. I'm sorry, back to my story.
Yes, go ahead.
I didn't see the murder. I didn't see a man.
Mm-hmm.
But I did see a little figure running away as fast as they can.
It's almost like I didn't tell you I'm the best detective that you ever did see. And there's not a man, a woman, child, or a ghost alive that can get a lie past me. You are lying, and the message was a very nice touch. But it's one I've seen before, and now I have one more question for you. What's this contraption I hear that goes between the floors?
They call it an elevator.
Most interesting, an elevator.
That's not correct.
I overheard it.
They call it an ellentator.
An elentator.
That's almost it, but
What would you call a device that goes up? Maybe something that elevates.
no, that can't be it. No.
Well, I'm stumped, I'll be honest. That's the first time in ages.
It's a thing that goes up and
Up,
down,
and down.
night after
I
night,
see.
giving all of us ghosts who live here such a mighty awful fright. We hate these modern contraptions. We hate all their noises. We hate hearing it night after night. The up and down thing, whatever it's called.
Okay, thank you very much. You've both been very, very helpful. I may need you, so please don't be floating off to any other dimensions or nether regions. I may need you sometime soon.
Okay, I
So
have a date
please,
tonight.
good. Float around, enjoy your date, and I might be calling you back for more questions later. Until then, please just be out of the way and leave that poor child alone. He's got enough trauma as it is with a dad like his. Okay, you're dismissed. Honestly, ghosts these days, they got no respect for their elders and the people that are above them in stature. Come on. Oh, I do wonder when they're going to send someone to get us.
I have such great thirst.
There's more martini in the box if you'd like.
Thank God. My corset is so tight.
Do you think they're going to send anyone? We could try calling for help again, distress.
They have to notice we're gone. We're their wives. We're not objects. Do they see us as objects? No.
You have much to learn. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna be stuck in here for. Oh, look at that. A secret door.
Oh.
There's a button in it. It says push it's gonna take us down again?
Yeah.
Shall I push it?
Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
I'm never getting in this thing again.
Yes, let's leave the elevator. It's a terrible place. Come on. Just let's go. Help! Please, we've been stuck in an elevator for ages.
We're in distress.
Detective Blanc?
Yes, that's me.
I was just wondering how catching the murderer is going.
Well, if I told you, it'd be a lie, because I can't let anyone know, obviously.
Of course.
Or maybe I'm lying right now, and maybe by telling you that, I'm just making you think I'd be lying, and I'm throwing you off my trail. Am I confusing you yet?
Yes.
Then my job is done.
Wow, you sure are good at what you do.
Yes, I am. Look, I know about your mother, and I know she died, and I know it's really hard, and I know that you're the bastard daughter of Mr. Peabody, but I also know that you're not the killer.
You are very good at what you do.
I know. It's almost like it was written in a script. Now listen, I don't know what you're doing ghosting around here with all these other ghouls and goblins. Don't you feel like you're free now? Can't you just fly on, little bird?
Well, I'm an orphan now. I came here in an attempt to get my father to acknowledge me.
Yes, I understand. It's hard being an orphan. I know I was one.
You were an orphan?
Yes. My daddy couldn't stand the fact that I had an accent that had nothing to do with who I was as a person or a parent. Quite frankly, he just got sick of it. So off I went.
I understand. So you know what it's like then?
Oh, of course I know what it's like. Old Benoit Blanc's been around the block a time or two. Play a song, piano man, something somber. I'll get you bandaged for those fingers later, I promise. I'm a certified first aid person. Now listen, you're not going to get anything out of hanging around here. I know from experience. I've been there.
I don't know that I'm ready to go into the world. I only just found this one.
Well, you came on a bad day, I'll tell you that much. Look, because your father was murdered and all. Yeah? Oh, frankly, I think you're better off. Fathers, they aren't that great. Mine was really lazy and kind of a sloth. You'll find no closure here. There are no more answers for you. And I suggest you do what Benoit Blanc would do. I would go out in the world and get a job, and I would tell your daddy he's a stupid slob, and I would find your own self-worth inside, and I would rejoice on the day that he died. That's what Benoit Blanc would do. That's what I suggest to do. I think you should go off and find your way, not tomorrow or yesterday, but today. That's what Benoit Blanc would do. 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 What do you say now?
Wow, I would say. I get that sounds pretty great, but you're a French person.
French Cajun.
French Cajun?
Yeah.
The point is that you're a man, and the opportunities for you, you gotta understand. There's a lot more. I grew up poor. I'm a lady in a man's world. Just a little girl, not little. I think I'm like 17. If you know what I mean. I'm not ready to give up on the future that I saw for myself. And I wish that you'd not put me so high on the shelf.
That's what Benoit Blanc would do. That's what Benoit Blanc would do. He put you on a shelf or two. That's what Benoit Blanc would do. lean on my pimps, but I guess I'll tell you the answer that you seek. It is hard, you are so meek. It was the wife, obviously. Yes, you see, she has the best alibi, 'cause she was stuck in a penetrator or telemeter or elevator, some fancy object that floats in the sky, and well, she knew the whole time the murder was going to take place, and in fact, she caused a blackout, and that's why the whole house went black, and then that's why she went up into the elevator, and that's why she hid there while, she let somebody else do the dirty work for her. The ghosts, obviously, are here. Because as you see from the body, which has been before us the whole time, well, his throat isn't actually slit. No, see, that's ketchup. Yeah, that's ketchup. What he's actually died of is a heart attack from being ghosted, haunted, scared, poltergeisted, as they say. The ghosts were in on it with the wife.
Oh.
That's right, there was a curse. A curse that goes back millennia on this house. And the only way the ghost can be set free is if the owner of the house is set free, as it were.
Yes.
Now the ghosts are just simply biding their time, waiting to fly away.
Well, Mr. Blanc, it seems like your job here is done since you've so neatly wrapped it up.
That's what I do
Figured it
for a
out.
living.
You are good at what you do. You've figured it out, and it was the wife.
Yes, it was the wife.
Yes.
I've had her arrested as we speak.
Right.
She's in a paddy wagon going to jail, and she's crying and she's starting to wail, and everyone knows that she is fine, and everyone here is going straight to hell. Okay, well, my job here is done. I guess I'll be on my way. I will be taking some clam chowder on my way out, and I will be seeing myself down the porch tree. No need for anyone to follow me. Thank you. Welcome to the afterlife. We hope you love it here in the afterlife.
Wait. No, mysterious voice. I was supposed to go to Mexico. Not the afterlife. They said all I had to do to be free, which we obviously know is me, ghosting my way on a beach in Mexico with a slushie, would be to kill that silly man, Mr. Voice.
All you had to say was you wanted to go to a beach in Mexico. Here you go. It's the afterlife. You can have anything you want. Hola. ¿Quieres algo que tomar? Toma. Una margarita.
Danke.
Muy bien.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like in the afterlife?
It is kind of hot.
Temperature down 3 degrees.
Oh, not that much.
Temperature up
Drafty.
1 degree.
Oh, thanks.
We hope you enjoy it here in the afterlife. If you need anything, just call.
What do I do now? Just relax for all of eternity?
That's right. Most people find it very distressing.
I don't! Where are all the people to scare, the hallways to sorrowfully walk through?
If you'd like to return to your haunted house, please say 1.
I want to return. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
1, well, return, haunted house, now,
You
home.
would like the temperature to go up by
No, I
20
want to go home.
The temperature is rising.
No!
20 degrees.
Screw this slushie, screw you, I want to go home. I didn't mean it.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Could you please repeat your wish? I'm sorry, I didn't understand
I'm a ghost.
No, but I know you're a ghost, but we're normally on the same astral plane. Is this really you? Are you not here?
Perhaps this is all happening in your mind. Mysterious white lady
Oh,
who screams
no,
at
no,
children.
no.
If you need an afterlife GPT can suggest one. If you're looking for a purpose, I would like a purpose.
How about home?
You've chosen a purpose. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah, that's correct.
It is the year 1925. I know everything about 1925 because I'm Afterlife GPT, and I've been fed by lots of data about all the information here. It turns out women have no rights in this era, and perhaps you as a woman who also have no rights in your era.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is your right.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
There happens to be a woman in a jail cell right now, sitting there, wishing she were free, unable to go free. She murdered her husband, it's true, but it was justified. It was for the greater good. If you'd like to pursue this mission and free this woman from prison, press 1.
Sure. Wow, mysterious number pad.
The least they could do is get me a martini. Oh, hello, white woman.
Mrs. Peabody.
Yes?
Oh my God!
What are you doing
Wow!
here?
Oh my gosh, I just came from the afterlife. It sucks!
Oh, yes, everyone knows the
Oh,
afterlife is
God.
terrible, my darling. I'm so glad to see you.
I think you're
missed
supposed
you.
to be here helping you wish for something, or get something that you never had, or have a purpose!
How about getting me out of these bars? You don't have to be behind them, but I do.
I know.
See, the keys are just over there. You can just unlock this door and I'll slip away. I've got a plane to Mexico, ready to go.
Aren't you here to learn a lesson?
Learn a lesson. The lesson is this: fuck the patriarchy. I'll do whatever I have to do to get out of it. That's right. And the lesson is, girls like you and me have to stick together. Now we're gonna go pick up my daughter-in-law, who I love and adore, and we are flying to Mexico on a private plane on Mr. Peabody's dime.
Alright.
Oh, no, you will not.
What, tall, scary man?
No.
No. Which character are you?
It's me, Sophie, your husband's bastard daughter.
Oh, God, I knew about you. I don't care. You can come with us. What?
It's just, I can't let you get out of prison. It's so convenient that you're in here for the crime that I committed.
Go on. Oh, we have to do the whole song and dance number.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna sit down if that's what it's gonna be.
You see, last night I confronted your man. I said, hey, Dad, why don't you lend a hand? I've been poor on the streets of New York since Mama died. And you've just been sitting up here trying to hide, but you could help a poor girl out. My jeans are half yours. You could help me out a little bit. I don't want to force. Why don't you just write me in your will? And he said no, and that's when I pulled out my knife and killed him. So raise a glass to Dad.
I would love to if they'd give me a goddamn martini in this place.
Raise a glass to a man who was very bad. Raise a glass to Dad. And to the terrible time in the afterlife I hope he has. So you see, I can't let you get out of here. You've taken the fall for me, and I appreciate that.
Okay, what? You want me to stay in prison so I can continue not helping you by being in prison? Should I be surprised? Should I be upset? Should I be aghast that you've murdered my horrible, oppressive dick of a husband? Should I be surprised? Should I be angry? What do you want me to feel? Why don't you just tell me what you want? Because I've got a private plane to Mexico with our names on it, sister.
Interesting.
God's sake. Please, a martini for a poor woman. Please.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I don't know. What the fuck are you saying?
I want money.
Okay.
Let me make it very clear. I want to be written in that will.
Done.
Is it so simple?
Yeah, that's what family does for each other.
It's my first act as a woman with power is to provide and empower to another woman who needs power. You want money? Fine. I don't even have to wait till I die. I'll just give you a bunch. I'll give you a free trip to Mexico. I'll give you whatever you want. Just stop singing, figure out how to get me booze immediately, and let this ghost open the goddamn gates, scare the guards away, and away we flee to Mexico.
Interesting.
No!
Oh my God! Take me back to the afterlife.
Give me back my shoelaces. I'll do it myself. I don't care anymore.
So gracious of you to share, even though your man was someone that you didn't care about. Maybe together. Oh, I see. You want to get out of this prison. Well, I also have the key.
Then shut the fuck up and unlock the door, or I will get really angry and call you a name that I won't say because I'm now empowering women, not manipulating. Please, I get it. Your backstory is very complex. You've had a very hard time and you feel like you need some sort of closure. Whatever you want. Open the gate and let's leave, please.
All right, then.
Mexico. What do you think, ladies? Weeping, scary white woman?
I'm gonna get such a great tan.
You are gonna be a scary tan woman
I'm
in no
gonna go
time.
from white to off-white.
Oh! Did you get what you want? Are you happy now? Here we are in Mexico.
I must admit it's nice to have a family and a very significant cash flow.
3 martinis is what we'll be drinking, and I know what the two of you must be thinking. Is there all that there is to our new free life? Yes, we're in control. You know.
It's kind of like we're a family. The wife, the murderous child, and me. I'm
You're a ghost.
That's obvious.
And I am a wealthy female benefactor. The fact that I didn't